see, I think we can get started now. Can everyone hear me? Hopefully my voice is coming through. Okay, awesome. All right. Let's see. So this might be a scuff stream because I didn't prepare for this at all, but let's see. Here we are. Whoops. Nice. Okay, here we go. Let's change this to... Hi everyone, by the way. Change this to window capture. Yeah, that will work for now. Hey everyone. Hopefully, so it took me a while to get started because I was running into some technical difficulties. Oh, this is so bad. Actually, wait. This needs to be a lot smaller. Yeah, I told you guys this stream was gonna be scuff. There we go. All right. Hello. Your room looks nice. Thank you. I actually I cleaned it up just now because I knew it was going to be on stream, but it isn't nearly as clean like this usually. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Okay, so I'm sure all of y'all have already seen. Oh, what type of VR do you have? I have the Valve Index. 1 second. Why aren't I subscribed? Because I get recommended the videos anyway, so I don't need to subscribe. But I'll show you my headset real quick. So this is the Valve Index, and then these are the controllers for it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm feeling okay. I'm taking it easy. So actually, when I made the video for whatchamacallit, or for Dachuta, I had to take a break after that because it was a little hard on the wrist. But so for sure, we're gonna jump straight into it. I'm sure most of you have already seen the comeback, but this is actually I saved me watching it for this live stream. So this is my very first reaction to Twice is More and More. But so just a disclaimer, like I'm sure you've seen like the whatchamacallit, like those K-pop reaction videos on YouTube. And I'm not going to be like that just because that's not how that's just not how I am. I don't overreact or anything like that. So don't expect that. I might just be watching this with like, I might just be staring in awe, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is my first time doing a reaction vid. Let me drink some water real quick. Cool, okay. We will get to watch this together. All right. So, catching up with the chat. So I think I answered the question. I'm not sure if the stream is lagging for you a little bit, but okay, cool. All right. It looks like we're all set up. Oh, let me double check. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Because I need to double check the audio. So I guess we can watch my video. So you guys can hear the audio from the YouTube video, right? This is just to make sure that you can hear the audio as well. Say Black Lives Matter. Yes, Black Lives Matter. Oh, and we'll actually we'll have time for a little bit of Q&A, so we can just hang out. But thanks again, everyone, for checking out or for hanging out. So sounds like I can turn up the audio maybe just a little bit then. Okay. I don't want my voice to be too loud, but I think, oh, I think that will be good. Oop. All right, here we go. Yes. More and more. It's so pretty. This isn't the teaser, right? Or is it the teaser? Oh no, okay, there we go. There's a jaguar, okay. Multiple jaguars. Alrighty. I like it. Okay. This is gonna be really good in Beat Saber, I know it. It's such a like hippie vibe. Yeah, it's definitely a different concept. I like this build-up. I'm a fan. Nice. That's such a cool set, too. I haven't actually listened to the dance break. This is really different, actually. Ooh. You can just vibe to this. Nice. That was so good. Wow. Okay. Nice. Um, how long is this stream gonna be? I actually have no idea. Um, at least maybe like an hour and 50 more minutes or so. Um, man. Yeah, I think I was kind of going in with like slightly lower expectations because like some of my friends who were commenting on it were kind of like, oh, it's just kind of simple chorus or um not what they expected it to be. But I really like that on first impression. Who's your Twice bias? Uh, my my bias is Do You. Or I always pronounce her name like the Taiwanese way. Although I know like some people like to pronounce it as Chewy, but yeah. Man, that was that was so good. Okay. Okay, so actually I wanted to say that the rap part, um, I usually don't like I think in Twice songs like the rap parts are kind of hit and miss for me. But I think the way they did the rap part in here was like super, super good. I just want to listen to that again because I think the transition was on point. Oh, and you come from the dance break and you go straight into the rap. And there's a lot of percussion going on as well, so that should be good for Beat Saber too. Nice. Yeah, I think whatchamacallit. Actually, I think it's just the way um the Italian delivered the verse is what really did it for me. Yeah, so good. Actually, yeah, so we're actually gonna yeah, so sorry if if you can't stay for the whole stream, but thanks for stopping by anyways. Yeah, chat might be a little bit slow, like because sometimes I would ask a question like, "Oh, can you hear the audio?" and then like maybe 3 minutes later everyone would respond, but um it's okay. I'm still keeping up with chat. Um whatchamacallit. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna get into the making of a Beat Saber level. I'm not sure if this will be boring or not, but um, so another thing is I'm actually gonna be collaborating on this one because usually with the Twice songs, um, I will collaborate with my friend Kikai Aeon. So he always does the expert plus difficulty, which is what I feature in the video, and then I do the rest of the um, lower difficulties as well as the lighting. So um, he already started the file, but I'm gonna go ahead and start a different file as well, and I should be able to copy and paste what I've got into the file that he makes. So yeah, you'll get to hear the song more and more, more and more. Yeah, actually, like all of the Beat Saber levels that I do are custom made. Yeah, yeah, so am I down mapping or doing it from scratch? I'll be, it'll technically be from scratch. I will take a look at what the Expert and Expert Plus look like, but for the most part, it'll be from scratch. Yeah, the calendar it's still last year's calendar. I haven't changed it, even though it's already halfway into 2020. Gosh. All right. So I've got I have the file here. Where'd it go? Oh, you guys are still looking at the browser. Okay, my bad. So, all right, now you should be able to see what I'm looking at. Anime protagonist. The year 2020 is like a horror anime. The way it's going so far. But at least we have a Twice comeback. That was freaking fire. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Okay, so I put it, here it is. Okay, cool. Oh, I should actually change this. I'm gonna minimize my face a little bit more and then you can see more of the desktop. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, there's a ton of good comebacks this year so far, actually. What got you into K-pop? Well, let's see. When did? Because I won't actually admit how old I am, but a hint as to actually how old I am was the first artists that I listened to were whatchamacallit, Super Junior and Wonder Girls. So and then I got into K-pop because I was in a club in university, and then we were doing choreography, and then we learned the choreography for whatchamacallit, for Sorry Sorry. Anyways, let's see. So we need to figure out the BPM first. Oh yeah, I still need to I still plan on making a map for Punch. So I just haven't gotten around to it. Um Even though I know I'm skipping and putting Twice in higher priority, but that'll be in there. Yeah. I'm I know I look young. I'm a lot older though. That's loud. So that sounds like 108 maybe. Do I know Day 6? I do. I've seen a couple of Beat Saber maps for their songs. Is this right? Let's see. No, let's put that here. Can I just look it up? I'm just gonna look it up. 1 second. More and more BPM. 130? No, that's not more and more. Do I actually have to look at dang it, I have to do it myself. Okay. 1 second. Maybe that's right, but I just didn't line it up correctly. I need an actual like percussion beat. Okay, there's a beat. So I'm gonna try to sync it with the claps. Oh yeah, Stray Kids is coming out too. Yeah, this month is gonna be so busy with comebacks. So Stray Kids, Blackpink is apparently having their comeback as well. Okay, so that looks a little bit fast. So we'll bring that down to 107. Here. Oh, do you not hear the music right now? It should be going. Let's see. Whoops, my bad. Maybe okay. So maybe you won't be able to hear it for here, but hopefully once we go into the Beat Saber editor, you'll be able to hear it. I'll put my headphones to the microphone so you can hear it. Okay, so that sounds like 107. Okay. All right. Sorry, I know you guys can't quite hear it, but I think we're good to go. Yeah, and then I think I've been looking into doing some Day 6, although they're not one of the more popular bands. But I'm trying to figure out what's a good way to keep a balance of like the more popular groups and then like some of the not so known groups. Because the YouTube algorithm is quite the mistress, as in like if you put out like one video that doesn't get a lot of views, then all of a sudden like it doesn't recommend your videos anymore. So it's kind of tough to keep that balance. Oh, okay. So create level more and more. Twice. Actually, this doesn't matter. What is it? 107. Oh, I didn't render it out yet. My bad. So we go into here. Oh no. So basically what I was doing was preparing the audio file so that it syncs, so that it's easy to sync up in Beat Saber. Ooh, wait, here. Then we go to there we go. Yeah, I'll just be mapping. So so at the very beginning of the stream, you watched my live reaction to the actual MV. But now we're it's just gonna be mapping, which might be boring, but if anyone's interested. But of course, thanks everyone for stopping by. It's been fun so far. So we'll render this. Whoops, that's way too quiet. Yeah, I'm I'm going quickly through this step because this is kind of the boring part. It's once we get into the Beat Saber stuff. Wait, limiter. Once we get into the Beat Saber stuff, it'll be a little bit more interesting for you guys, or it should be. Oh, mapping, that's the term that we use for making a Beat Saber level. Like the beat maps, so we map the beat to the song. Or we map the blocks to the beat, I guess. Basically making Beat Saber levels. So more and more. I thought it was. Excuse me. It is what what did I name it? Hello? I thought is it there? Sorry, technical difficulties. Yeah, it's here. Did I just misspell it? How come that's not going? Is it because I have a space? And then, here we go. Yeah, it's okay if you can stay for the stream, but thanks for stopping by. Is there a reason to put the song title as opposed to just naming each one song.org? I think I do that just for organization's sake. What am I doing? Hello? Is it even saving? It's not saving. Wait. Marv, help. Someone help. Okay. I'm Pepega. I'm sorry. I swear I know what I'm doing. Okay. So. Oh, wait, render. Wait. Let's. Because I changed the folder name, so it should be. Okay. Save. Okay, there we go. Maybe? Try one more time. I think we're getting closer. Oh, it's this one. No, I want it. Cool, we're there. We got it. Okay. Okay, so now can you hopefully you can hear this. Hello? Did you just freeze? This is so weird. Okay. Actual technical difficulties.
너와 원잇 입에 바른 소린 이제 그만할게 Cause I deserve it 혹시 잠깐
Okay, you can hear it. Okay. But that was weird. Of course. Yeah, it always has to break when I'm streaming. Okay, so that's working so far. I'm just gonna keep it this way. All right. Yep. Yeah, so this is the software to create the Beat Saber levels. Although, so I'm not going to do any block mapping right now, but I mean, so that's kind of how you would go through and do the mapping, etc. Ta-da. But I'm going to focus on the lighting first. you can see the Stray Kids video first, and you can come back if you want. The Stray Kids comeback is actually going to be super hype. So, oh, I don't have my... I need my Stream Deck. 1 second. Okay, so I'm not... At the risk of breaking everything again. Hello. Wait, this should work. All right. So this is my Stream Deck, and I use it for, not for streaming, but for mapping. I'll show you what it does. Provided everything doesn't break. Not enough USB controllers for this device. Can I unplug something? I don't even have... What do I have plugged in? Bruh. Okay, well... Fancy lights. But it's not working right now, so I guess we're not using that. Gotta love live streams. Everything breaking right now. But yeah, so we'll get back to the mapping. Yeah, I'm assuming most of you are like East Coast US. So it's like 9:30 for y'all. Oh, welcome from Italy. That comes in on the offbeat. So right now what I'm doing is I'm doing the lighting. So you'll kind of see in the background the lights will go in sync with the music. At least if I put them in sync for the music. So we'll do flashes because no one uses flashes. And then now I'm gonna make these lasers fade instead. And I'll give them a slow speed. Here we go. Well, actually, these need to be on the whole time. Well, actually, so I'll have one of them on, and then it'll alternate. Okay. And then I'm just gonna copy. Wait. This intro is a little bit weird because I'm having a hard time hearing. Performance video is already out? Oh, okay. Could you do Ati's answer by any chance? I think I'm trying to remember if Marv was gonna map that or not. Because actually he's the one that usually maps the Ati's songs. So like Wave and what was the other one? Wonderland. Those were both by him. So usually I leave it up to him to do the mapping for Ati's songs. So I'm not sure if he had planned to make the song for that yet. From the Philippines. Hey, I'm actually Filipino. There was someone else who did a first map for it. Oh. I'm assuming because I didn't remember that there was a map for it. Atis, yeah. I'm assuming if I didn't remember, then it probably wasn't noteworthy. Can you do Cypher by BTS? Yes. So yeah, there's I've already got I started that. It's a long song, so that's gonna take a while to finish. So that's right, left. Yeah, so it's switching from the offbeat to the onbeat. Or am I tripping? I thought you were a little Korean. I'm so I'm mostly Filipino, although I'm like very, very small Chinese. Yeah, not half, but like smaller than that. I don't typically light first because Kakaya's working on the Expert Plus for this. So I'm gonna let him finish that first, and then I'm just gonna copy and paste the lighting onto that, and then make the video first. And once the video's out of the way, then I'll map the notes. You speak Cantonese? No, I speak Mandarin. Yeah. Why is your face Korean? I think I look Filipino. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this part. Here. Say something Mandarin. Ni hao. My Chinese is actually pretty bad. I mean, it's not like horrible, but not fluent. Okay, so there's like that little DJ scratch, so I'm gonna put some ring rotations on that. Nice. Very cool. Am I back? Hopefully it reconnects. I mean, it looks like it's going. Can I refresh this? Okay, yeah, I had to refresh it as well. Okay. There's a little bit of hiccup, but I think we're back for some people. Okay. All right. I just want to watch the MV again. Who wants to map? I just want to watch the... Okay. At least, okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna watch it, but just the intro, so we can get inspiration on what we're doing. Oh, you know what would be so cool? We can do, this totally deserves chroma lighting. I don't know if I can do that in one night though. Chroma lighting is like the rainbow lighting basically. Oh, of course the lighting doesn't change for this part. Anyway, there goes that idea. Are there lives? Do they have live performances already? Oh yeah, okay. They have lives already. Yeah, of course the lighting doesn't change for this stage either. I love that build up though. I think it's like it's super simple. I mean that's kind of what pop songs are, but I don't think there's ever been a K-pop song with that kind of feel to it. So I think once that build up hit, I was like, ooh, this is really nice. So man, this is actually gonna be so fun. Can I copy and paste this? So I was born in the Philippines, but whatchamacallit, like 3 months, or not even 3 months, like 1 month after I was born, we moved to the States. So my mom's from Iloilo, and then my dad is from Manila. And then I don't know any Tagalog. My Mandarin's better than my Tagalog. Okay, let's add a zoom here. Yeah, and then I'm actually not going to use this environment. I haven't decided which environment I'm going to use yet. Although I'm kind of planning on using the whatchamacallit, chroma. So whichever environment is good for chroma. So I want... So let's do blackouts here, I guess. And then laser flashes. Boop, boop. I don't even know if that's synced up. Okay. Okay, so this was offbeat. Or was it? The intro is so weird, actually. Love your work and vids. Thank you. Good night. Yeah, hopefully... Let's see. I'm not sure how far we'll get, because I actually have other stuff that I need to do tonight. And then I probably won't get a lot of work done on this song. But it's been fun hanging out with y'all.
내가 미워지더라도 걱정 안 할게 Cause I know you 내 눈을 자꾸 피해봐
Hey. So I might do... So on the haze in the background, I'll do like a red flash. Maybe not, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it on the, what's it called? Bottom back side lasers. Wait, I need the metronome. The BPM is totally off. Wait. Yeah. No. Gun. Okay. I need to redo all of those. I was wondering, like, why is this so hard to sync? Okay. Okay. I swear I swear I know what I'm doing. I was like, oh, it alternates on the downbeat and the offbeat. When did you start liking K-pop? Okay, so I was first exposed to K-pop when I was in a club and we learned the choreography for Super Junior Sorry Sorry. Although I didn't become like a super fan because of that, but I'm flattered that you think I'm 19. Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. But so I only really started getting like super into K-pop. I think it was almost like a year and a half ago, because one of my other friends, she was really into Red Velvet. And basically I just wanted to know what was all this hype, like, oh, I guess I should listen to it. And then I started playing Beat Saber and hung out with this really cool community. I always put a link to the Discord in my video descriptions for the K-pop Beat Saber Discord. And then, so that's probably the main reason why I'm a huge K-pop fan right now, is because hung out with those guys, as well as started making and then started making videos on YouTube that got really popular. Sup, Tin? Oh yeah, so I see the conversation going on. So of course feel comfortable to talk about whatever you're comfortable talking about, but also be safe on the internet. Do I like GFriend? I do. I think they're pretty underrated. I did plan to make some maps for their songs as well, although it's kind of hard because I don't think their songs are kind of hard to adapt to Beat Saber because of like the beat. It's kind of hard to explain, but a song has to have a certain kind of feel to it when it comes to... What do you think of More and More? I I was gonna cuss, but I really loved it. Like I saw you in the discussion in Discord. You're like, oh, I really like the old Twice and stuff like that. Or I think that was Vic. But but if you watch the VOD, because you could see my actual reaction to me seeing it for the first time. But so I was going into it having seen your guys' conversation on it. It's like, oh, it's not going to be as good. So I was like, okay, I'll go into it with low expectations, and then if it's good, then I'll be surprised. But I was absolutely jamming to it. In Beat Saber, you have to create your own game. You don't have to, but I choose to because if you make it yourself, then you get to put whatever song you want, such as K-pop. Man, I can't believe I didn't set the BPM for this. Such a noob. What is my favorite group right now? Yeah, yeah. Actually, I kind of wonder what it would have been like if I went into it with high expectations. I think I still would have liked it. But I mean, who knows? I think I'm trying to remember because it reminds me of a certain song. It kind of sounds like a Western, like EDM, like I don't know. I don't have the term to describe it. I just have it in my mind. Oh yeah. So, it was asked what my favorite group was, and I'll give you all a hint. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but hey, Lolly. Yeah, so chat's a little bit slow, so sorry if I'm replying like maybe 10 seconds later. Oh, that's so bad. My sync was so off. Okay. Okay, so if you don't know how to um if you don't know how to map in Beat Saber, don't do what I'm doing. Even this is off. Hello? How was the Stray Kids video? 1 to 10, how much do you like Stray Kids? So, I'm gonna change the 1 to 10 because I'm not a fan of the 1 to 10 scale. But if it was 1 to 5, um, I would give them 4.5 stars. I'm only mapping lights first because we're doing the collab with Kikaye, where he's doing the blocks. How long does mapping a map or making a map usually take? If I'm super fast, it'll be like 6 hours. And then that's if I'm like going nonstop. Unlike now, where I'm just hanging out with you guys. Oh yeah, so I always pronounce his name as like Japanese because I assumed that it was Japanese based. I know some people pronounce it like Kike or something, but I always say Kikaye. Do I stand Luna? Yeah. I will admit I don't know a bunch of their songs, but like the 3 or 4 that I know are actually bops. So how do I pronounce my name? So it's Agro Gahu. I it's I think in hindsight I should have come with a username that was a lot easier to pronounce. I mean it's kind of pronounced as it kind of seems, but it looks weird if you haven't seen it before. You can just call me Agro. I might just switch my name to Agro. Yeah, if I get like super popular and branding becomes an issue, I'll just be aggro. Well, actually, although I'm sure there's someone else that's named aggro as well. So my favorite, I think it's actually Butterfly. Maybe that's what it was. So the vibe, I think the vibe from More and More kind of has the same vibe as Butterfly, except a faster BPM. I mean, not saying that they sound similar, but the same vibe. How do you get custom maps? My Oculus has the main menu and that's it. So I'm gonna link a website, bsaber.com. So just check out the tutorials there. And then you can get the custom songs that way. You just have to install some mods. So when does this end? This will end probably around 8 p.m. PST. So that's like in an hour or so. Maybe even earlier than that, so maybe 45 minutes. Yeah, I stun a lot of groups actually. So it's the yes. If you've seen like so Wannabe as well as Icy, those were songs that I did like overnight. So there's a few groups that I'll like try to come out with the video right away, and then ITZY is one of them. Hello? Hello? Hey. Okay, now this should be on sync. It is, for me, it's almost 7 p.m. Because I'm West Coast, so US. Yeah, so I'm on the Best Coast. I have love for my peeps who are in the 10 p.m. gang, but West Coast is Best Coast. Sorry, it's facts. It's facts. Man, I can't wait to play this. It's gonna be so good. Man, see, like I love the percussion in this. It's nice and varied, even though like there's the constant beat. I mean, most K-pop songs have that constant beat going. But there's a lot of accented like syncopation going on in the percussion, which makes for really good Beat Saber songs. Wait, what is... Okay, I think that goes here. Okay, I think I'll just keep doing the same thing. Because at this point, it kind of goes from... So in this transition, you kind of hear a little bit more percussion. Like shaker or something. Do you like sticking to one color for lighting sections like this? Yeah, that's just a habit I picked up from OST, because all the early OST songs, they used to do that. So, so the colors change on this side. So there's the red and then there's the blue. Man, I wish I actually synced it first. I think that's why you map block first. You thought it was mediocre at first. See, so I think Feel Special was mediocre at first, and then I grew into it. Fancy, I think, was pretty solid. Um, and then for more and more, at least for me, like I was immediately vibing with it. Yeah, I I don't want to be mapping right now. I just want to watch the MV. You didn't like Fancy and Feel Special. I think I really like Fancy. Feel Special is still okay for me, although I kind of see where you're coming from. I think my biggest problem with Feel Special was um the rap verse kind of felt thrown in. Like I think on its own, Taeyun's rap like was pretty hype, but then like it just kind of was thrown in there. Actually, I want to see Punch too. Yeah, so Punch, I will get to Punch. It is on the to do list. So, because I know there's a lot of NCT 127 fans who follow the channel, so it is definitely on the to do list. But I will get this out of the way first. Um, let's see. Oh, actually, so really quickly, if y'all should listen to the R&B version of Feel Special. Now that's my jam. Let's see. Yeah, who's your bias in Twice? Um, yeah, so my bias is Ziyu, or people like to pronounce it as Chewy, but I always pronounce it Ziyu, which is her Taiwanese pronunciation. Yeah, I still um that's understandable. I think I think when any group or any band switches up their sound, what I always do is like, or the way I reason it is, you can always listen to their old songs. Like they're still there, they're not going away. So like I'll still jam out to What Is Love and all those classic Twice songs, Heartshaker, etc.
know you, I know you. 내 눈을 자꾸 피해봐. 네 맘을 자꾸 숨겨봐. 나에게서 도망쳐봐.
Is yeah, actually, I've been meaning to do Fiesta. Um, but I'm trying to remember if like a good map for it came out or not. Hello, welcome to the stream. So technically they're on my to-do list, although admittedly not like a huge priority, because sometimes I always think of like a release as having a window, and then if I kind of miss that window, then I need a really good reason to make a video for it if a map hasn't been made. Yeah, the only group I don't mind changing their sounds constantly is Mamamoo. Yeah. Well, so I think Mamamoo and then Red Velvet. Even though Red Velvet, they come up with like really weird stuff. Like I still think they come out with like pretty they always switch up their style, but I think usually I can vibe with Red Velvet, which is why they're one of my favorite groups. Or I would consider them my alt group. Yeah. So Taeyeon's rap, the transition into I think was actually really well done. Because like I mentioned before, where I wasn't a big fan of the Feel Special rap, but when her rap came on in More and More, I was like, I want to watch my own reaction video because I was actually super impressed with that transition.
네 맘을 자꾸 숨겨봐. 나에게서 도망쳐봐. No, no.
Maybe I'll do some strobes here, or not quite strobes, but I think those are eighth strobes. Chaka chaka. Hello? Okay, yeah, they're there. That's too much. Let's move this to the bottom ones. Hi, Army. Yeah, I appreciate all the fandoms. Cool, and now we get the bass kick coming in. So you kind of heard that like checka checka, and then it goes into the constant bass kick here. Oh, actually, it's not constant. It's just 1, 2, 3, 1. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So when I first heard Psycho, I thought it was pretty solid. I think my first impression was like it was pretty simplistic because it was the same four chords over and over again. Although it was a pretty unique four chords. Like it wasn't the typical pop progression. Do I have any musical background? Yeah. So I've actually since middle school. Well, not since middle school. Well, I learned piano starting in middle school, and then I've been playing ever since. Um, so I'm classically trained in piano. Um, and then so I'm the music director for my church as well. So I sing technically for my part-time job. I wouldn't say I'm the best singer. I love karaoke, but I wouldn't say I'm the best singer because I've worked with really great singers, so I know what a great singer is. And I'm not quite up to that level yet. I am good at karaoke though. That I will say. My first group, I think I mentioned it before. Well, actually, I was actually I was kind of like in the GG generation, girls' generation. Um, Although I wasn't like super into K-pop back then. I'm just constantly revealing how old I am. I don't know if I don't know if as anyone else is like a millennial in chat as well, but anyone remember the yeah. Okay, Tin's got my back. So that's why you like Girl Crush twice. Oh, let's. So we've got the haze in the background again. Hey, welcome. We got the mods in the chat. Oh yeah. Okay. So by the way, so Lil Q Bunny, everyone should subscribe to her channel because she puts out amazing videos. Like just do it right now. I think you can if you click on her name, maybe. I don't know. I guess you can't click on the name, but I was actually I think initially I was more into girl groups, but I think once I started listening to more BTS and like Stray Kids, then I started to like boy groups more. Do we call them boy groups or guy groups? I just love this song, and I've only heard it once. Okay, so I can copy and paste that. But yeah, everybody subscribe to Lil Q Bunny. She makes awesome mixed reality videos, and she gets higher scores in the songs that I play on my channel. I'm not sure if I have a favorite K-pop meme. Um, I can't even think. The only one that comes to mind right now is the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm super biased. Simply Marvelous has a really cool channel too, and you can subscribe to him if you want as well. If you want. Whatchamacallit? What was it? Oh, so the only meme that I can think of right now is the EXO obsession meme. Whatchamacallit? Like the I don't think so. I remember like it was kind of overdone like when it came out, but then I think there was a comment on my video for the obsession video with that meme, and then it caught me off guard, and then I was like, "Ha, I remember that meme."
뜯었을 때 문득 내가 떠오를 때 You walking up in mine again. You're gonna say more, more.
We're at the build up now. Okay. Yeah, so actually, the real reason why it takes me so long to make Beat Saber maps is whenever I get to the next session, the next section of the song, I just stop mapping and just let the song play and start dancing. Yeah. So I don't need to vouch for Simply Marvelous. We've got Low Q Bunny vouching for him.
Be mine.
Wait, is that actually true? Or is that just rumor? Can you do NCT's 127's Punch? Yes, that is on my to-do list. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yes, I've definitely seen a lot of requests for that one, so for sure I have to do it.
문득 내가 떠오를 때 You walking up.
See, this song, like the beats kind of sound typical, but I think the way they kind of vary it up, like so in this part, so I guess this is kind of like the music critique or a music analysis portion of the stream. So let's see. So in this transition,
I know you. 내 눈을 자꾸 피해.
not this one, this next one.
떠났던 나를 뒀을 때
Yeah, so that's kind of like the semi build up into the build up. And then so usually like songs they'll just have that kick drum on every beat, like boom, 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 boom. But then like they do subtle little changes where they'll keep the fourth beat off. So it's like kick, 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 stop, kick, 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 stop. And maybe it's hard to hear because I have the metronome going on, and maybe you're not listening to headphones, but here we go.
떠났던 나를 뒀을 때 문득 내가 떠오를 때 You walking up in mine again.
Yeah, and then the way the beat kicks out, or the beat cuts out at that point, it's actually like, it's so good. Yeah, and then like the way the part where the bass kick cuts out, it actually goes super well with the lyrics, the lyrical line too,
떠났던 나를 뒀을 때 문득 내가 떠오를 때
because it's kind of taking a pause with the vocals as well. Can you do Maze of Memories by Stray Kids? So at least so the comeback for Stray Kids is coming out this month, so for sure I'm gonna be doing that. Unless that's the name of their comeback. I don't know what their name is.
떠났던 나를 뒀을 때 문득 내가 떠오를 때
Let's
떠났던 나를 뒀을 때
let's add spins.
문득 내가 떠오를 때 You walking up in mine again. Up in mine again.
And there's that random kick right here. Twilight. I'm not even sure if I've heard that one before. Is that a new song or is that one of their like B-sides? So do you play it or just edit it? I do both. So I typically create the level first and then I'll play it and make videos of those.
Looking up in mine again.
I don't actually typically do as much. So actually, can chat answer a question for me? So is TXT coming out with another song like soonish? I've heard Can't You See Me, and I'm pretty sure Simply Marvelous. I'm probably making that up. Um, this is what was it? Where is that conversation? Oh, okay, so not quite. I'm making that up. I was completely making that up. Well, so here is some of the to-dos. Yeah, so these are some of the songs that are on the to-do list. At least this is Marv's to-do list. And here's my to-do list. Some of these I already made videos for, but so yes, started work on Cypher Part 2. But it's a really long song. I'm slowly getting through it. Heavy Rotation, I'm not even sure if anyone knows who that song. Some of y'all might know it. I guess that's it, honestly. And then Punch. I haven't actually started it, but I'm doing Punch.
문득 내가 떠오를 때.
Yeah. Actually, so for the army and chat, I can show a quick preview of what I have so far. It's not a lot. So let's see. You could kind of see in the distance how much stuff I've done so far. So I've done like the first section, and then that's about it. Oh, and then like there's the really fast part. Suga's really fast part. I kind of started mapping already. Because that was actually the first part that I started with. Yeah, so there's that. I map that part, and then I have the beginning. I think that's about it. I also realized that on Superstar BTS, on Superstar BTS, I'm pretty sure they use like a very shortened version. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the full song anyways because I would probably be doing an injustice to whoever has like RM as their bias or something. Oh yeah, I was supposed to move those. Okay, I'll move those tonight. So I'm gonna stream for like maybe 30 more minutes or so. Not even arms, it's just wrist. Or actually it's all in my forearms basically. Cause it's not like this motion, it's more like this motion. And it's not even using muscles, it's just using gravity. And then like my muscles, they're just getting torn out. So I think, yeah, so that's preview of Cypher. We'll get back to, where are we? Nope, that's not the right one. Here we go. Who's my bias from BTS? I knew I was gonna get asked this question. I don't technically. I'm not even sure how to pronounce. So, I think it's a. I don't think I haven't chosen yet. But it would probably be between Jimin, Jimin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, or Suga. Between those two. But I haven't really made an actual decision on that. Or maybe I should just choose Jin because poor Jin.
입에 바른 소리 Cause I know you 내 눈을 자꾸 피해봐 네 맘을
I need more movement actually.
네 맘을 자꾸 숨겨봐 나에게서 도망쳐봐 No no 감았던 눈을 떴을 때 문득 내가 떠오를 문득 내가 떠오를
Oops, no, not quite.
감았던 눈을 떴을 때 문득 내가 떠오를 때
Yeah, so I've been meaning to do Psycho by Red Velvet for the longest time. Because Red Velvet is my old group. I decided it today, live on the stream. But they're my old group. I really, really wanted to do Psycho. The only thing that's holding me back from doing Psycho is that there isn't a good map for it yet. The one that's out for it, I played it on my other live stream, and then it was really, I wouldn't say really bad. It didn't really click with me. So I would have to do it myself. And then it's actually really hard to kind of get a feel for it because whatchamacallit? Because like certain songs, like when I listen to it, it's like, okay, I know immediately what I'm gonna do for Beat Saber. But then the vibe for Psycho was like so different as far as what I would typically do for Beat Saber. So it's kind of one of those situations where I'm not even sure how to start to approach it. But I love that song so much, and I definitely will do it. Could you please do Spring by MCND? I will actually. So I on that song, I'll forward you to Simply Marvelous's video because he mapped and made a video for that actually. Yep. I'm kind of hoping Red Velvet. I don't know if they've had a schedule for a comeback this year or not. Yeah, there's tons of requests. Well, sure. I think I'm trying to figure out a balance between doing the latest and new songs and then doing some old classics. You laugh like my teacher. Yeah, class is in session. Today we will be learning how to make Beat Saber levels. I already made a video of that one. So my video for 8 by IU featuring and produced by Suga is already out. So you can actually check that out on my channel now. Yeah, my request list is huge.
You walking up in mine again mine again
I kind of, let's see. I'm just gonna skip to this build up.
You're gonna say more and more
Okay, actually, really quickly, let's just watch the choreography for that part.
소린 이제 그만할게 Cause I deserve it
Oh yeah, yeah, they're gonna do like the subunit song. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check out that song. And then if it works well, then I'll definitely make a Beat Saber video for that.
네 맘을 자꾸 숨겨봐
I can't. This scene though.
나에게서 도망쳐봐 No no 감았던 눈을 떴을 때 문득 내가 떠오를 때 You walking up in mine again
It's so hard to choose a bias in Twice, honestly.
You're gonna say more and more 멈추지 못해 more and more
You know, I'd recommend you guys request stuff in the comment section. Yeah, it's actually yeah. So if um yeah, Lil Q Bunny's right. Um, like I'll read any request right now, but like might not always be um remembered. But if it's commented on one of my other videos, then at least it's saved and I can always go through it again. So actually, what I thought of, so the editing during this part.
You're gonna say more and more 멈추지 못해 more.
So I'm not making fun of the video or the editing during this part. I think it's super awesome, but it reminds me of a meme. Does anybody know what meme I'm thinking of that has the same kind of editing where they're just kind of multiplying and in and out? And then hopefully someone can, yeah, exactly. It's Ricardo Flick. I'm not gonna watch Ricardo Flick on stream, but it completely reminds me of that editing. Okay, at the very least, I'm not the only one. Okay, I love it though.
And more 그런 네 한번 더 I wanna have more
It was like JYP was watching memes and was like, "Oh, what kind of video editing? What kind of video editing can we steal from memes?"
You're gonna say more
Okay, that's my favorite meme now. Can someone actually can someone take the music video of More and More and put it to the music of Ricardo Flick? Okay, so actually, I'm feeling really unproductive right now, so we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna listen through the whole song, but I'm gonna do nice. Thank you for doing my memes. So we're just gonna vibe with the song. Because it's kind of hard to come up with an idea of what I'm gonna do with the lighting, but we're just gonna vibe with the song. But I'm gonna take this time to do the bookmarks as well.
You're gonna say more and more 멈추지 못해 more and more 그런 네 한번 더 I wanna have more and more 멈추기 싫어 more and more 그런 네 한번 더
Okay, sorry for pausing it right on the beat drop, but I had to add a bookmark. Here we go.
주기 싫어 more
We'll give that to you again.
and more 그런 네 한번 더 멈추지를 못해 그런 네 한번 더 멈추기가 싫어
I will say, I think the chorus beat, I think it uses a lot of, I wouldn't say overused, but like familiar sounds, like familiar synths. So I think that's one critique of this song is that I would have liked to hear, I would have liked to have heard different kind of synth sounds during this part. I still think it's okay.
네 한번 더 멈추지를 못해 그런 네 한번 더 멈추기가 싫어 그런 네 한번 더 Do you
Okay, so that's verse 2.
feel me 네가 날 위한 사람이라고 믿니
Yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's hard. I think it's just a matter of because I've been doing this for more than a year. At least Beat Saber mapping, I've done this for more than a year. But I've also been doing like rhythm game, custom song creation for even longer than that. Like Guitar Hero and Rock Band, I made songs for those as well. Um, and then I went into Beat Saber. Um, but yeah, so I kind of have a lot of experience in that regard. I think the hardest part is just when you're when you get in a creative slump, um, or when you just can't think of an idea of what to do. So I think that's the hardest part. And then also trying to make a Beat Saber map like unique every single time. Because like sometimes if I'm just trying to rush and complete a song, I'll just like do whatever flows, and then um, it'll be kind of cool. But like I always do my best to try to keep each map unique. All right, good night. Thanks for hanging by, or thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I know. I know this is really, really late for some of you. I'm gonna be heading out in a bit too, maybe in like 10 or 20 so minutes. I know I didn't get a lot done, but it was really fun hanging out with everyone. Um, I think we might do this with some of the big releases. Um, yeah. I might try to do this more. Especially, I love the React part. Um, Honestly, that was so much fun. I always give crap. I always give crap to like the reaction channels. Um, because I'm like, oh, that's such low effort um content, and then they still get so much views for that. But I mean, there are some React channels that I really like whatchamacallit, Form of Therapy, because he actually has a lot of insight to like the videography and as well as just like other things as well. So I like watching Form of Therapy's reaction videos. Um, but yeah, so I always kind of downplayed reaction videos, but um, I think if it's with the live chat, I think it makes it a lot more fun. And then if I make it a live stream, then it's not like one of my main channel videos. So I think that allows me to kind of branch off in content. So will you post the streams? Yes. I think several people had commented that like, yeah, it's not really a convenient time for them. So I'll definitely, if it's not blocked by YouTube, then I'll upload it. Yeah. Um, I think for sure on Blackpink's comeback, we'll do a live stream. I guess it also depends on the timing too, because this week I'm actually super busy. Um, but because I know this is gonna be a comeback, so I had to put aside time for it. So it kind of depends on my schedule, but I'll try to do a live stream for the Blackpink comeback. Blackpink comeback. And maybe Stray Kids. Um, yeah. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hey, hey Max, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. Um, I'm holding off on sour candy because I'm assuming like a true comeback with like a music video and just the group. Not saying that I don't like the song. I think it's okay. And not saying that I don't like Lady Gaga. I think she's an amazing artist. Um, but I think I'm gonna wait for like the a proper comeback to make a video for. If I had all the time in the world, then I totally would have made a sour candy video. Okay, thanks. Thanks again for stopping by. Have a good night. So I've only listened to it a couple of times, and then I didn't even hear a rap. So I'm guessing Lisa did like mostly singing vocals then.
Do you feel me? 네가 날 위한 사람이라고 믿니? Only for me, 간지러운 말은 굳이 하지 않아도 넌
Yes. So remember, you want to ensure that I remember the request, you can leave comments in whatchamacallit, in my other videos, because the comments in the live stream might get lost. But I always check the comments in my main channel videos.
Cause you know me, you know me. 내게를 자꾸만 가둬.
This is technically like a verse 2B, maybe.
내게를
21 verses, imagine that. Is it hard making these? I wouldn't say hard. I think I mentioned it before, where it's mostly just about the creative aspect of it. So it's kind of like creating art or just writing a book or something. Like if you don't have an idea of what you want to do, then it's kind of hard. You just hit like that writer's block. But otherwise, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, it's a little complicated. Although I've been doing this for more than a year, so I've kind of learned my ropes around this editor.
내게를 자꾸만 가둬. 나를 보니 내가 대신 널 부르면
Okay, yeah, that is a verse B, 2B.
소리 들으면 You are nothing like a game. You're the same.
Okay. I keep stopping it for you guys, my bad. So I think this is where 1B started. And this isn't the intro because we start right on the verse. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank everyone, not just everyone here, but shout out to like anyone who's like watching the replay of this too. But because it's actually, I mean that's the main reason why I do all this content. It's because I love giving you guys something to watch and enjoy. And then obviously if y'all weren't here, then I wouldn't be doing this. So I wanted to thank you. And hopefully we get to hang out more often.
입에 바를 수 more, more
Yeah.
and more. 네한 번 더. I wanna have more and more. 멈추기 싫어 more and more. 그러니 한 번.
I can't wait to see the finished product either. I wish it was just done. But you got to put in the effort to make it awesome.
번 더.
More. I wonder whose voice that is, or if it's just a sample.
그러니 한 번 더. 멈추지를 못해. 그러니 한 번 더.
So, I would say, like, I love a whole bunch of groups, but I would say I'm the biggest fan of Red Velvet.
멈추기가 싫어.
But when I say I'm a fan of a lot of groups, yeah, I truly do mean that. Like, all of the videos or all of the songs that I make videos on my channel, like I wouldn't make them unless I actually like those songs. So all of the videos on my channel, like those are all songs that I really like.
그러니 한 번 더.
Dance break. Yeah, and then that's fine too. Those are some great groups. I think actually, so one hope that I have with the channel is that like viewers will come in to see their favorite artists, but then they'll also see some of my other videos and then discover some new artists as well. Because I remember, I think it was in my first live stream where I was actually playing Beat Saber and I was going through several levels and several songs. Like, there's a lot of people asking like, oh, Which group is this? This is a really cool song. I didn't know that they were... That's interesting. I'm not sure if I want to watch the Trolls movie though. You know what's sad? The only person I know that I share a birthday with is Bill Cosby. I'll have to see if I share any birthdays with idols, because when someone asks me who do you share a birthday with, I don't want to say Bill Cosby. It's literal little kick W. Oh wait, no, this is a rap.
난 원래 욕심쟁이 몰랐다면 미안 사과는 미리 할게 cause I'm too more 의견은 필요 없어 훔칠 거야 네 맘 내게 울리게 될 걸 you can say no no 난 도둑고양이 오늘만이 널 꼭 잡으러 왔으니까 딱 기다려 너 멀리 가지 말고 다시 내게
Hi, welcome to the stream.
come yeah 한 번 더
And then, so this is chorus 3.
멈추지를 못해
And I guess that's just...
네가 싫어 그러니 한 번 더
Cool. Alright, so I finally got all the bookmarks. I should just light map. So, my bias in Twice, I mentioned it before, but my bias in Twice is 这语. 这语. I need to pronounce it that way. I keep explaining this, but that's the Taiwanese pronunciation of her name. So I don't actually, because a lot of people pronounce it like Chewy, which I actually think is actually wrong. Because I think the Korean pronunciation is closer to like Chuyu, Chuyu, and it sounds like Chewy to some people. But then people just say Chewy. And I know it's kind of hard to pronounce anyways, so I won't give people too much crap. But since I speak a little bit of Mandarin, I'll pronounce her name the Taiwanese way, so I'll say 这语. 这语. I haven't spoken Mandarin in forever though. So actually, I like this button here, but I'm not gonna press it. So we got 84 lighting events down so far. Making progress. Not really, but
원이 입에 바른 소린 이제 그만할게 Cause I deserve it 혹시 잠깐 내가 미워지더라도 걱정 안 할게 Cause I know you
thank you. Yeah, that's my my handle is the same as it is on YouTube, so agrogahu. I will say I'm excited for the Blackpink comeback, but we haven't really heard anything. Like, they didn't really make any news. They didn't give like an exact date when it's coming out. So it's kind of hard to be excited because of that. Like, I know it's supposed to be this month, like in June, and then I'll be excited when it does come out. But right now there isn't like a whole bunch of hype coming up. I will be excited once it gets closer to when it comes out.
I know you 내 눈을 자꾸 피해봐
Okay, so I need...
내 눈을 자꾸 피해봐
Okay, good night. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think, well, it'll happen. It might be delayed, like might not even come out this month. It'll happen eventually, but not guaranteed to happen this month.
네 맘을 자꾸 숨겨봐 나에게서 도망쳐봐
Actually, so I kind of mentioned who I share a birthday with earlier, But another hint as to when my birthday is I'm gonna come out with a special Beat Saber video on my birthday. And then that way you will know it is my birthday. And then that's kind of a hint as to what song it'll be. Okay, let's double check the lighting for that. That's a good idea. Maybe you're right. Thanks for the follow. I'm trying to step up my Twitter game. I'm not the best tweeter, but I'm gonna try. Like I'm assuming that it kind of helps with promoting the channel and stuff like that, or just like creating a more tight. I wouldn't say tight knit, but a more involved community. So I'm gonna try to use Twitter more. But just be warned, it might just be like Animal Crossing memes. Okay, let's take out the zoom and we'll save it for the very last one. Okay, so this is where I should have actually changed the... So my alt group is Red Velvet. I can tell from your picture that you must be a fan of Blackpink. And then I will say I really like Blackpink too. Although if I had to choose one, my favorite is Red Velvet. It's okay. People pop in and out. Some people join in late. Oh, actually, so I know I didn't get a lot done, but I'm actually gonna have to call it because I have some stuff I need to do, some stuff I need to take care of tonight, and it's probably getting pretty late for y'all as well. So yeah, that will be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching, even if it was just for a little bit. Or if you stuck around for the whole thing. It was actually really fun. So, yeah. Hope everyone has a good... Oh no, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna post the video, the replay of this on the channel. What else? Hopefully the Beat Saber video may not be done tonight. We'll see. If not by tomorrow morning, the next day. Yes, and if you have any requests, like Lil Q Benny said earlier, feel free to leave requests on the main channel, because any comments in the live stream might be lost. But yes, thanks again for stopping by. Everyone have a good night. Oops. Yeah. Good night. Good night, everyone. Yeah, sorry if you're just tuning in, but again, I will be posting the replay on the channel. So yeah. Thanks again. Good night.